I'm truly honored to welcome you to a space designed for growth, authenticity, and connection. This isn't just a gathering, it is a movement. Today we are stepping into conversations that matter: fatherhood, relationship, mental health, and leadership. This is VPM headquarters. Our communities and in our minds, we are not here to have all the answers. We are here to ask better questions. To the fathers, your presence builds legacy. To the men navigating relationships, your vulnerability is a strength. To those quietly struggling, your courage to speak up is a first step to healing. And to the leaders, your choices ripple beyond yourself. So let's lean in and not just to talk, but from VPM Mlolongo. You can join us on our Twitter, on our X handle, Facebook, and also on the YouTube channel Azrael TV. Let's make it count. It is a great honor and real pleasure to welcome you all to the Men's Forum, a space dedicated to best conversation, challenge, perspectives, or if just here to soak in the energy, this room is yours. We don't just redefine by purpose, leadership, vulnerability, and strength. The kind that empowers homes, builds communities, and shapes nations. So let's lean with courage. Not just having a talk, we are rebuilding, and we are building legacy. Most welcome. Take a cup of coffee, and let's get started. I'm truly honored to welcome you to a space designed for growth, authenticity, and connection.
Prophetic mysteries and divine knowledge happening every Friday from 8 p.m. via Azrael TV YouTube channel. Is an open forum where the servant of God, Prophet Dr. Samo Mtishiby, comes on board and delves into profound mysteries and revelations which are beyond our immediate understanding. In this generation, we have a prophet graced with the ability to unlock hidden truths as revealed to him from the throne of God. Remember, knowledge is power. During this forum, you will have an opportunity to ask any spiritual or biblical mysteries that you would wish to have clarity. The Bible says in Jeremiah 3:33, "Call unto me and I will give prophetic insights." Are you ready to journey into the supernatural wisdom of God? Are you ready to experience these powerful teachings from the servant of God, the prophet? Then this program is for you. Let us meet every Friday from 8 p.m. via Azrael YouTube channel. Remember to invite a friend to partake. See you then. Shalom.
Hey there, are you
wondering how you can become successful?
Are there any challenges you face in life of trying how to become successful?
Don't worry, we got you covered.
We've got you sorted. Join us this Thursday.
On Azrael TV on YouTube from 8 p.m.
From 8 p.m.
as we discuss how youth become successful,
how the youth try to become successful,
and how to navigate the challenges that we face, both spiritually, physically, and mentally.
Usiachwe nyuma.
Usiachwe nyuma.
Be part of us
every third Thursday of the month,
and for sure your life will not remain the same.
Follow me every third Thursday of the month. Unleash your potential. Be bold, be brave, be you.
Prophet, can I ask you something?
Yes.
You mentioned when you said a girl you need to beat. Is it the actual beating, or you can beat using words?
No.
It must be a cane. You beat.
It is when she's a lady.
Yes.
Use words. But when she's a child, the Bible says, a parent who denies a child a stick. What is a stick? A cane. What is a cane? Words. God knows cane is cane.
It has work.
Slippers, wachitembe. pinching, wachitembe. Because it is the pain, the fear of
that
pain that will make that child avoid that character. A small child does not understand words. But once she grows into a lady, so when you have a girl child, she makes a mistake. For example, visitors comes, and now she's jumping on visitors, sitting on visitors. Everywhere. Mommy, come on, shame on you.
No,
look at what you are doing to the visitors. That's a bad habit. No.
Or when you serve a visitor a meal.
There is a man I know who has a daughter. His second born and third born. I think the third born, he must have beaten the third born. If it's not twice or it's thrice. But the second born, he has only beaten her once. Because he found the second born quarreling with the first born. Just quarreling. And that's the only beating he remembers in his life. And you know what he did? He took hold of that child and threw him through the window outside. And that child avoid mistake like nothing. When that child sees that mutakosana, she will take her path of peace. Because stop. When you instill in a child when the child is still young, you are sure of the results you will get. But there are things if you don't instill when the child is still young, either with fellow ladies or men. The morals you instilled when she was young will come into play. Because it's from those disciplines she built her own principles. If there was nothing when she was young, so when a child is still a child, be careful on how you handle that child. Because if you mess up, it will reach a time when you try to control them, they will remind you your mistake. Yes, and then you will be blackouts. You'll have nothing to say.
Start building up excitement for your next live stream. And make sure you stick around to the end. I'm going to show you some pretty cool
So the ability of nagging and the ability of men are foolish.
Once you have OBS open, you want to make sure that you're selecting a scene where you're going to watch.
All men are foolish.
And once you have the scene selected, we're going to come under sources.
That's why Satan never went to test Adam, because he was foolish.
We're going to go ahead and name it timer.
Look at the words that Satan used to Eve, if they would have worked to Adam. Did God say that you should not eat this? Adam would have said, he did not say, he warned. That's it. So there will be no room for reasoning. God said that your eye, God said so because he knew when you eat, your eyes will open. Adam would have asked him, open to see what? Open to see what? Because he was even naked in the Eden and he didn't care. He didn't know and he didn't care. Foolishness is not the same. Now, because all men are foolish, they will keep on repeating mistakes.
And you shouldn't remind them.
Can I give you an example why men are foolish? Huh? All men are foolish. One of his daughters, knowing very well these are daughters.
No, he did not.
He didn't know. Why? This is a family program.
Yes.
What had he taken?
He had taken some liquor.
Some liquor?
Yes.
I'm telling you today,
yes.
When a man is truly total, cannot stand because sex starts in the mind.
So what are you saying?
I'm saying what I've said. Never joke with a man.
So how did it?
Never joke with a man. That's when you realize a man is very foolish. Because you'll only realize a man is very foolish when you are pregnant and your maid is also pregnant and you wonder when did it happen. And if you are not shocked, you may be pregnant the same day, all of you. Wait until you go to the labor. You go to wing A, your mate goes to wing B. And all of you, you give birth to boys. Because it was the same seed, same time, same day. But how it happened, you can't tell. So if Lot was totally and truly drunk, my friend, read the same Bible has another story of another man who was also drunk, called Noah. Even when he fell down and he became naked, did he know? So how comes Lot was drunk and he was able to stand?
Hey, Prophet, this is very interesting.
And this is not something that you will say you'll just enter like this and the semen comes out.
It's a process.
It's a process. Whether it's 10 minutes, 2 hours, 3 hours, it's a process.
Yes,
and then it happens to the first girl, then it happens to the second girl. Acha Biblia iache kutupima ujinga.
Hey,
Wazungu waache kutupima ujinga.
I'm shocked. Prophet, let me give you some break. At least let the viewers now bring in their questions. Meanwhile, you take some break.
I had not finished my point before you bring in.
Wow.
I still want to push something there. All men are foolish. Purpose, which is her family.
Focus on the agenda of your purpose.
To why you are a wife. Focus on the family. But if you focus on the man, that house will have troubles and problems every day. Quarrels will never cease in that house because you are dealing with a foolish person.
So family here is now who?
The children.
Children.
And what you want to achieve. Yes. There is what you want to achieve.
Yes.
Focus on the agenda of the family.
Okay.
And what you want to achieve. But if you focus on a man, you will have troubles and problems because you are dealing with something that has got a problem. It had a problem, that's why a woman was formed and a woman was created.
Today it's very interesting.
Focus.
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 On your purpose.
Focus.
As a woman.
As a woman, yes. Focus.
Hey, Papa, today, for sure.
But if you put your head on this man, you lose it. Because a man has got a problem. Every man is foolish.
Every man is foolish.
But not stupid.
But
I always tell you, don't think I'm stupid. I know what you are doing. I know what you have been doing. I'm aware what you are thinking. Because I'm a Bible verse that says a stupid man. That's why Jesus never called any people stupid, but he called them foolish.
Foolish.
So what is foolishness? The shortcoming.
Foolishness is the shortcoming.
And that's why there are things in a family, if you don't push them as a woman, a man will never do them. So never brag to a man when you push him to do things. That is your responsibility. Push him and find a way to push. That's why Delilah pushed until Samson revealed the secret. So when you push a man, you will get what you want. But find a way to push the man. Because in their foolishness, they have things that they dislike. So don't try to use them. There are men you don't insult. They will kill you. There are men you don't quarrel to. Raising a voice, it is breaking everything. You will find the beast in him. Why? Because they were created the same day animals were created. So there is beastifulness. Kuna beast in every man. So despite being a man, there is an element of a beast.
Of an animal in him.
Yes. But a woman was created on her own day. Secondly, remember where we started. A woman was created from a refined, an existing being. A man was created from a top itself. Doro, chuodo, malova. Directly from it. And he was created the same day animals were created. And animals were created before him. There is a beast level.
In
There
the
is a
man.
beast level. Kuna ka beast level in a man. So, even when you are pushing the man, find
Remember.
areas to push. So, find how to push a man. Some men, you don't quarrel with them. It's done. They will produce violence. They will become violent. They will beat you. Some men, you don't raise the voice. No, voices are never raised to them. That is wrong.
But how do you push a man?
Every man has a weak point. Find the weak point. Even if for Adam to eat the fruit, he found the weak point. He did not just come and throw the food on the table. I know. Kwani, how did Delilah push Samson? Did she come and she started beating Samson? The Bible says, and she took Samson and she made sure that Samson laid on her thigh.
Lap.
On her laps. Thank you. Samson laid on her laps.
And he felt the warmth.
And he felt the warmth. Was it the first time and she succeeded?
No.
The first time Samson lied, the second time Samson lied, the third time Samson lied, but eventually Samson gave the secret. She did not give. Did Esther push King Xerxes to save her people? She got into the room against the law and she told the king, I feel like dying, but I want you to kill me. Kill me today. And the king said, come on, Esther, what is this? I left in the morning, we were in good talks.
Shouting.
She was crying but not shouting.
Not shouting.
So she was crying but not shouting to the king. There are some women who will cry but still shouting. Forgetting the Bible said thing. And she started crying. And the king said, no, wake up. Even the Bible say to enter was against the law.
Yes.
But the king pointed the golden rod,
To her.
which means mercy. And she said, king, kill me. And the king was like, come on, Esther, I was with you yesterday at night. You didn't talk about this. Kill me. How do I kill you? My people, they are going to be killed by you. Me? How? But you passed this law. And the king says, wait, I didn't pass this law. It was Haman who brought this law to me.
Yes.
But he told me this. So it was about your people. And the queen was, yes, Lord. It was about my people. And the king was, wait. I need to deal with Haman. And she told the king, no, please, let me deal with the matter in my own way. Let me prepare a banquet.
Yes.
And please allow my invitation. But as you come, you say, I'm your wife, I'm the queen, and you want to kill my people. You have been using me. What do you think would have happened? And the Bible says King Xerxes was the most notorious king who has ever lived. There are people even ordered to be skinned before they die. The most ruthless king. But still, even in that level, a man who can hang his right-hand man, what did he do to Haman? He said, hang him on that tree, and even the face I don't want to see. Cover the face with something black. So look at the kind of a person we are talking about here.
He was humbled.
He's not a joker.
Yes.
But how did Esther manage?
She approached him.
She pushed him, but she found the weakness of the king.
Wow.
So every man has a weak point.
Weak point.
Find it. Find it, Isaac.
Not cook, Papa. Prepare.
Prepare, Amina. The like of Isaac, the son of Abraham.
Prepare.
He knew very well, he felt very well that whoever he was blessing was not Esau, but the smell of the soup and the stew made him to bless. So there are some men, when the stomach is not good, don't try to bring the agenda. When the day you have serious agenda, prepare something serious.
Okay.
Hapana leta kunde na unataka kuongea maneno ya kugawa shamba. Hakuna. It will not
bring a goat.
Slaughter gold.
Prepare it well.
Prepare, bring it on the table and tell for intestines. My Lord, have your time. But once you are done, my Lord, I have an issue I want us to talk. When that man is done,
he will come looking for you.
He will call you. Now come and tell me what was the issue. My brother, my sister, everything you will say it is yes. Because you have found
the weak point. And you've hammered.
Give him good love, give him good sex, he will tell you the secret. There are so many men outside there who have the same weakness. For Isaac, it is food, something tasty. For Abraham, sit down soberly. The Bible says, and Sarah sat down with Adam and talked with her for the baby. But she's becoming harmful. What do I do? And Abraham was like, what do you want me to do?
Send her away.
Please send her away. Not chase her. Send her away. Because Abraham was not a man who could do harm to people. And gave Hagar. And gave even a camel to Hagar. He did not chase Hagar. He sent. So there's difference between sending and chasing.
Amen.
Because Abraham was a man who could not do harm to anyone. So Abraham knew whatever he gave.
Yes.
So the weakness in a man, the foolishness of your man, it is the opportunity that God gave you so that you can have impact in that life. So the problem is, many women, they discover the weakness in that gap in that man. It is the room that God has given you so that you can make an impact, so that your presence
can be
felt. But the problem is that the devil makes women to take that gap for their own advantage. Because a man is a creature of 3 dimensions. In a man, there is the part of a warrior. In a man, there is the part of a worshipper. The part of a warrior.
Warrior, worshipper, warrior.
Yes. A man is a warrior. A man faces so many battles and he doesn't speak about them.
Oh, okay.
But he's worried every time because he's already a broken thing. He's worried. He's worried about rent. He's worried about school fees. He's worried about food. You are bringing demands of clothes. He's worried about projects which are straining him. You are bringing demands of attention. But there is a time he comes back home when he's a warrior. He has killed it. He has made it. He's coming back home as a warrior. Today in the battle, done with everything. He's just focusing on his God. Leave him alone.
Okay.
Step off. Just leave him. Even on the bed, he can turn.
The other side.
You want sex, but he's turning the other side. And not that you have quarreled. Stop thinking there is another woman somewhere. That man is worshiping. You are not a man. You will never experience that. You are a woman. It's like trying to tell a man the experience. It's like asking a man to give you an experience of monthly period. Are you understanding this? It's like 2 men sitting and now they are discussing the monthly period, the monthly menses. All they know is what they were told by a woman. So when a man's soul is in the worship,
yes,
leave him alone. That's when you will find even a man at night, he's dreaming and talking. You will find some men at night, they are crying. You wake up in the morning, unamuliza ulikuwa unalia nini, anakuambia mimi sikulia. Because a soul of a man must meet his God. So a man is a creature of 3 dimensions. man is a worshiper, he's a warrior, and he's a warrior. Because God only told a woman, by pain you shall give birth. But to a man he said, you shall labor.
You must sweat.
You must sweat. And the land will give you thorns. So he's a warrior. A man is a... And that's why you see even Christ, he reached a point when he was terrified by the cross. What he was going to face is only him who knew. The disciples could not understand.
Yes.
And so he became terrified. A man is a warrior. And he's a warrior. Now the problem is when you don't know how to differentiate the two.
That too.
When he's a warrior, and when he's a warrior, and when he's in the worship. That's why you see the Bible says, blessed is a house of poverty, but with peace, than a house of ceremony with a quarrel. So these three things you must understand. Because, for example, a woman, you wake up, you expect a man to bring food, but he wakes up searching, where will I get that food from? So he's already worried.
But it's not only the man who brings food, even a woman brings food.
It's a man who brings food. Show me. Show me where a woman brings food. Does the word of God not say a man cannot live on bread alone? So I am speaking based on the mind of... She feels security. She feels protected. Even if a man is 1,000 kilometers away, 1,000,000 kilometers away, the security, the presence of the man's security is always around her. That's why people have never understood the book of Isaiah chapter 8. In the last day, 7 women will go for 1 man. They will tell the man what? We can do everything for ourselves, but let us be called by your name.
By your name, yes.
And what does we say? Let us look at the most powerful name on earth. It's the name of Jesus. For the name of a man. So what does the name do? So look at the power in the name of Jesus, then find there is a power in the name of a man. And that's why anytime a widow is hurted by people, she will cry to the name of her Haman. You are doing me this because so and so is not there.
Dead.
If you would have been there, it doesn't matter how far, you would have not done this. So look at that creature, and it has got 3 lines of life. A season of when he's a warrior, a season of when he's a warrior, and a season that he's worshiping God. That's why Sarah was able to let Abraham go with Isaac, because Sarah knew it is the season of Abraham for the baby. But why did she release the son? Because this man, it is the season of worry in Abraham. Can I show you an example of season of worry?
Yes.
Sarah, we are going to Egypt. Please, may I live against 5 kings? But he's telling Sarah, we are going to Egypt. Please let me live on your
account.
If they ask you, who am I? Tell them I am your brother.
Your brother.
So what was Abraham undergoing? The worries. He even meets the king of Gomorrah. And the king of Gomorrah tells Abraham, I want us to have a treaty of ABCD. What does he tell the king? I will take nothing from you. The end of being a warrior to a worship season, he meets Melchizedek. He bows down. And he gives a tithe. A warrior spirit. The cycle of being a warrior, the cycle of being a warrior, and the cycle of being a worshipper.
A worshipper.
In a man. Know your man in this 3 cycle. So the time he is a warrior, he will even reach out to a warrior. When he goes to the season of a warrior, he will reward you. But when he is a warrior
Yes.
and you turn your back against him, don't expect anything when he becomes a warrior. He will turn his back on you. So, who is a good woman? A woman who was able to see this. That's why when you are a father or when you are a mother in a family, children will see it. He comes home, he has no food. He's worried. There is only porridge. Instead of telling the children, wake up, wake up, wake up. Akisha jiko wewe, akisha jiko. Wekeni hiyo maji ya uji, tumtengeneze uji. Baba kunywe. Na tukunywe na baba. You start nagging. Now look, what time is it? Look at the time you have come back. You have not come back with food. Oh, unataka nilishe watoto nini? Unataka mimi narudi kwetu. Nini. You are spoiling the children. Because if you have a girl child, she will meet the same situation when her time comes.
Them.
You need to prove yourself you are worthy. That is the season you will stand by his side. If you can't provide, support in providing, well and good. If you can't, even with porridge, tell him, you know one thing I like about you? You are hardworking. Na sasa umetoka kunywa uji. This one will pass. I know tomorrow it will be a better day for you. That is the time he admires to hear you waking up and praying for him. Not praying, asking God, what is this that me I met? Where did I go wrong? Time he expects, he feels, he admires to turn around the bed and he find you not on the bed, and when he wakes up to just search where you have gone, he sees you on your knees and you are praying for him. Not you have run away from the bed, now you have decided to sleep on the seat because when you are breaking this man.
But Prophet, we have in our
they are working, they are providing, but still their marriages breaks. Remember, a man is created with the ego of God. So which means a man is created with the ego of being served.
Irrespective.
Or you want to tell me the riddle that people say, what a man can do, a woman can do better. Yes, what a man can do, a woman can do better. But since I was born, I've never seen a woman who is pushing mkokoteni kifua bure. If you dare do, even the earth will complain you are cursing it. Wewe ushaiona mwanamke akisukuma mkokoteni bila kifua bure? Ndio wanaweza sukuma mkokoteni, lakini sio kifua bure. But a man can remove the shirt and remain up naked, but still the nature will look at him, will look at the muscles, will look at the chest and honor him. Let a woman try that.
Prophet, you're being too
high. A man is the only, you know, today the topic is not about men. So I don't know why you are taking me to men. A man is the only creature that can water the earth while standing. A woman, you must go down. So there are things that the nature refuses. There's no day a man will ever discharge his blood on earth monthly. But a woman must connect with the earth 12 times a year. When a woman reaches menopause, she stops going menses. Even when a man reaches woman pause, he still spams. So there's no menopause to a man. There's no end to a man. The end of a man is death, but a woman there is end. As a woman, you are just doing what Eve did. Who brought fruits?
Eve.
And so?
Being hard on women.
But we are talking about women in the perspective of God. First,
wow.
we started with introduction of what we are not negative. I'm not negative about women at all.
You're not negative
at all. Yes. Because trust me, without them, there's no creation, there's no earth, there's no world, there's no life.
Mm-hmm.
When something is lonely, is it laughing?
No, of course they are crying.
They're crying. But when Adam woke up and found Eve, did he continue being lonely?
No.
And then, that's why God said, let us create suitable helper. So this woman should be sweet, able, and at able.
Helper.
She should be sweet. Then, actually, she should be sweet, eatable.
Suitable.
That's it. And that's why the Bible says, he who finds a wife in a woman finds a good thing.
A good thing.
Who can get one if the Lord does not support him?
It's true.
Depends with the kind of a woman he marries. If you find a man who failed in life, there was a very wicked woman. The state of life of a man depends with the head of a woman.
The woman as in the wife, or the woman as
The woman.
mother?
The woman.
The woman.
Yes. Whether mother, whether wife, whether sister, a woman.
You will find a wife on one side and you'll find a mother pulling on the other side.
There are two women fighting for the same thing. So it depends where the man has decided to put the head. And it depends who is winning. At the end of the day, they are both women.
So either way, they are both women.
We are not talking about the wife today.
Yes.
And we are not talking about the mother-in-law. We are talking about
women. Good.
So, the woman, we are talking about the woman, not the wife, not the mother, not the sister. We are talking generally about the woman. So, a woman who can make a sweet wife, again, the spirit of vengeance, remembrance. How long does she hold on anger? And what is her degree of nagging? Because also a woman who does not nag is very destructive.
What?
A woman who does not nag, when she's nagging too much, she's in need of control. She wants to control you. Because some women define love as control. When she's controlling you, she feels now you love her.
Yes.
And God hates that kind of men. God will never work with a man who is being controlled by a woman. That's why Paul says, if you cannot control your own house, how will you control the house of God? She must be kiasi. She should be nagging, but kiasi. Because she understands the three circles of a man. She knows when to nag. You have become a hero, a warrior. So when she too much, but also she should not stop.
It must be continuous.
Because a man is foolish. So a man has an ego of God. The Godship ego. God can listen to your prayer, but not when you command him, but when you request.
Okay.
So look at that. You make a prayer request. That's why we say, bring your prayer request. We have never said, bring your prayer commands. You can't command him. It is the same way thing, but it has to be in a request, not in a command. Because he submits to no man. But when you request, he will grant your answers because he's a supreme God.
Yes.
That is our God, Yahweh. That's how Yahweh behaves. And he created a man in his own image. That's why it reached a point. There was a point that the disciple reached. They were now turning Jesus to a worker. What did Jesus tell them? Can you listen to me? I am the one who chose me. They had started going like, what kind of game is this? So he started becoming tough. They bring food and he doesn't eat. They ask him, why are you not eating? He says, my work is not to eat, but to finish what my Father sent me. Because Jesus realized they had started bringing some games, some familiarity, trying to transform him to become a subject to their thoughts.
Okay. And they would have derailed him.
What will you do if you had a son? Every day when they are going out with his wife, is the one carrying this small basket. Is it
The handbag.
The handbag. Is the one carrying the handbag. And he put the handbag here. And then he will as a parent.
Yes.
But to the woman, I'm so loved.
She's so happy.
So
yes.
is God. He doesn't entertain men who are foolish. That's why Joshua said, for me and my house, we shall serve God.
Serve Jehovah.
For me and my house, we shall serve Jehovah. It meant the woman who was married there had no option. So God sometimes is so proud of his sons when they stand on the stand. That's why he told Adam, because you chose to listen to the voice of that woman. He told God, the woman you gave me, and God told him, I gave you, but I did not tell you to listen to his voice. Why? Because he already had the voice of God. Don't eat, never eat. But he chose to listen to the voice of it.
Of it.
And now he's trying to tell God, is the woman you gave me. God told him, fine, I gave you the woman, it's okay, but I also gave you the voice. The voice I gave you was, never eat, don't eat. Yes, the woman came, but she did not put the fruit in your mouth. But she talked into your mind, and you listened to it. That's why sometimes when you're a man, you just need to stand and say, that one, no.
Hey. Papa, today, the teachings are very tough.
That's number one. Number two, a woman who can make a good wife is a woman who covers up your stupidity. That is exactly what Sarah did to Abraham. Imagine if she would have reached there and told people, Abraham is my husband. Abraham would have died. For men to sit down and talk and talk and talk until the talk reached the king, at the most busiest man in a country.
Must cover.
Must cover. There are times men will make mistakes, stupidity, very stupid mistake. And you have a woman who spreads it everywhere.
Mosquito.
She spreads it everywhere. That man will hate you with passion. He will hate you with passion.
With passion.
Rahab may have been a prostitute physical, but she was not a prostitute mentally. That's why she was able to hide the spies, because she had discovered the nation, the city, had been handed over to the Israelites. So as a woman, be careful that you don't become prostitute with your mouth, with your mind and your mouth. There are some women who are prostitute by mouth and mind. They don't know what need to be kept secret and what need to be talked outside. I'm telling you, if you are such kind of a man, so many women outside here and prostitute mouth. Do you know what is a prostitute mind? It is when you want to teach the man on how to use the funds that he has looked for.
You give instructions on how they should be used.
Money that you have not brought. But how about you become an advisor? You know this man has 10 million, but you talk like you are not sure he has. Say, I'm just praying for you, God, one day to give you 2 million. Then you buy a land and you construct this kind of a house. It will be very good for you. Do you know? But it is you who want the house. You can just I'm just imagining as you come his own things. But you are bringing an idea. But you know very well he has 10,000. He had 10 million. But you are talking that if one day he can just you. I heard you talking of something. Nimeenda nimeongea na rafiki mwingine amenikopesha 2 million. Hajakopa, alikuwa nayo. Listen, when Rebecca overheard the story, the talk between the father and the son, when Rebecca overheard Isaac talking with Esau, she did not go to ask Isaac, I heard you saying something. She called the son, and she told the son, Jacob, I overheard something. I'm gonna do. She fixed thing without Isaac knowing. And she cooked in a manner that she had never cooked for Isaac. That's why Isaac could not. Yes, she prepared in a manner that she had never. Sensitive animal, because he was created on the day animals were created
in the afternoon.
You cook for a man 3 times. You bring food. Akionje anakuambia hii imepikwa na fulani.
By the way,
that food was sweet, my friend. It is.
For real.
If there is one thing that men don't lie, it is on food.
On food.
When a man tells you that, there are women who have stayed in marriage for 50 years, but they have never had a man commenting on their food.
On their food.
He eats and he wakes up and he goes to sleep. When a man eats and tells you that food was sweet, or he wakes up and he says, thank you for that good food. So that day, Rebecca prepared a meal in a manner that she had never prepared before. That's why Isaac could not discover that this food is from a woman who can make a good wife, is a woman who can be secretive. That's why a good father will have secret with his daughters. So when you see a man having secret with his daughters, he's instilling something in those young ladies. What if father will come home and call the daughter? Hello daughter, how are you? Fine. Go to the kitchen, yes. Check for me everything that is not there. And send me a list.
Okay.
And the daughter will write the list and send. Okay, go to the supermarket. Make a budget of pick things worthy 4,000. This man is teaching this girl to be economical in her marriage when time comes.
So he's not bypassing.
She will never overspend on budgets because the father trained her. But she will not know when the father is training her.
Yeah.
But you come back home. Who is the wife in this house?
Yes.
My friend, you are destroying a future.
Thank you, Prophet. Yes.
Home in the evening and tell the daughters, you when you wake up, prepare for me the shoes. You will prepare for me water. Can you iron my clothes? You start raising quarrels. Who am I in this house? Am I just a sex tool? Why are you assigning children this job? My friend, this man is training a better wife to his son-in-law. He's reducing the number of cases we'll ever have.
Okay.
That's what a wise. But don't let the children cook for him food unless he's the one who has authorized.
Okay.
When he comes once in a while, Flani, endo nitengenezea chakula. Go with the girl so that the girl is able to prepare something. Tungu umekata mingi punguza.
Yes.
Iyo nyanya umekata mingi punguza. Your legs on the TV. Now you are watching Sosopra. And then baba analetewa chakula chumvini.
Mafuta imejaa.
Mafuta anashangaa hii nijipake kwanza ndo nikule ama nifanye nini? That is what is called I'm raising several women. I have the woman who is my wife and I have the women who are my daughters. Who shall become wives to somebody. So some women now, they don't understand men when they're doing that. Some women even become suspicious emotionally, psychologically, sexually with their own daughters. Yes, there are men who are weak. There are men who are weak. But you are there also to look into that. So, and the life of a man.
Keep your mouth.
Yes. Look, went to David, and she gives David a plan on how to escape. And she prepares the pillows.
It's true.
Father, how could I become a widow in my wedding day, after my wedding day?
It is true. She was a wise girl.
Man is worried. That season of a man when he is a warrior, he makes thousands of mistakes. That's the time you need to cover him. The time that a man is a warrior, that's the time you need to advise him. But you still need to
cover him.
She becomes the Supreme Court. Every day that man has a case to answer.
Case to answer?
Tell me, when the man is in the stage of a warrior, she become a terrorist. It was at a time that Job was a warrior. The wife told Job, insult that God and die.
God.
Why couldn't she start insulting first? She died, then she... Getting the point?
Yes.
But we are not retrieving. When David is running away from his son Absalom, they go with her. They go with him. A boy of 2 years, ashamed for eternity. When David came back and took over the throne, what did he say? You will get a portion of a widow until you die.
Wow.
Painful to a woman. But how about Abigail, Bathsheba, who said, yes, a mess came. You know what? When David's mess with Bathsheba came, there are women of David who turned against David. But there are women of David who stood with David, even in the mess of David. And they enjoyed their life to death. Because a man in his season of warring, he goes through a lot of storms and tribulation. He accused and judged. Don't try to put that man down. You want to talk. Because you don't know what he's going through. At that time, he doesn't want to talk. He wants to be supported. Because raising talks, you are opening a wound that you don't understand. Till his life in you. And you might be shocked where he got the comfort. That is where. So any woman can make a man to live. So be that woman that he needs. And he lives the most happily life. But Vashti never knew there can be a woman called Esther to bring peace to that man. Through his stages of worry. After his storms. Can I give you an example?
Yes, please.
Did Jesus have a wife?
No, woman, yes.
When he was struggling with the preparation of his body, who came to anoint his body will be preached. Her name shall be mentioned. And that's why when he resurrected, it was that woman who saw her. It was that woman who saw him first. Because she was there for Jesus at a time
when he needed someone.
When Jesus was on the cross, how did he call Mary? Woman.
Woman. The mother, that is.
The mother, that is. So there is a time in life of a man when it's not about a... Please stop those principles, stop those positions, or you are a wife, put those nonsense aside and become that woman.
I hear you, Papa.
That's why some men walked out of their marriage. Prostitute became the women. Because at that point of the warring, a man is not create a wife to Adam. He created a woman. And that time, a man is looking for one thing in a woman. Do you know what a man is looking for? A man is looking for the rib of his rib, and the bone of his bone, and the flesh of his flesh. Because he's going through a situation that is affecting his rib, his flesh, which is the soul, and is affecting his bones. Can you be that rib?
That rib.
Can you be that bone?
That bone.
Are you that flesh?
Flesh.
So it's not about that woman.
That woman.
Because when Adam woke up from this big deep sleep he had fell with his loneliness, there was no introduction done to him. God did not ask Adam, what do you see in front of you, like Jeremiah?
He saw a woman.
He woke up and exactly what he saw was a woman. And he said, you are the flesh of my flesh, the bone of my bone. You shall be called a woman. Who, then the end part is man. A supporter to the man. Because God's meeting was, let us create the suitable.
Suitable helper.
So to God, he was creating a suitable helper that Adam called woman. So why is it that at that point a man is looking for a woman? Because a woman is a suitable helper, not a wife. A wife is a good thing. At that point, he doesn't need a good thing.
He needs
a helper. And not just a helper,
a
suitable. One needs to be extra careful. Good.
Our time is gone, Papa.
Wow.
And we need to at least allow answer to them. Let me just flip through. We can take a break.
Welcome to Azrael TV, a beacon of light in the digital world where faith needed most. Azrael TV, at open heavens.
Shalom in the name of the Lord Yeshua Messiah. I welcome you into this wonderful moment of our notices. We are starting a new program this week. First week, second week, third week of every month. This program is family-based program, whereby we want to hear from the Holy Spirit knowledge and wisdom about family and the mind of God concerning families. We're going to go deep down into it and see what the Lord says, what the Holy Spirit says about women from perspective of godly mind. And every third week of from the time they are born to the time they become parents. Join us every week, every first 3 weeks of a month. First week, second week, and third week. In African time, I, as a teenager, shall never remain the same.
What do you mean the son of Solomon?
We have got only 3 people
Yes.
on earth. Either you are meeting the son of Solomon or the daughter of Jezebel, or because the daughter of Sarah has the character of Sarah. And the Bible says Sarah submitted herself to Abraham. To an extent, she referred to Abraham as
Master.
my Lord. So the daughter of Sarah do what Sarah does. But the daughter of Jezebel, are you getting this? Or you meet the son of Solomon. Yes. Because the Bible says Solomon had 1,000 women, but there's no way I've ever read even one divorced him. Neither have I ever read even one had a complaint and quarrel against Samson for no satisfaction.
Gentlemen, self-awareness happens to be one of the major things that is coming up. The other issue is in terms of integrity and responsibility that you're supposed to take up as a man, and also purposing to contribute, and then the emotional resilience, handling all this, one, in what you are and what is making what is right behind you. I hope you still have your cup of coffee as we continue. The role, slightly, if we might move a little bit to the left, the role of the mother and the role of the woman in making the masculinity work, because there won't be domination and there won't be dominance if there is no the woman part of it. There will be no ruling if the woman won't be there. Being there as a woman, the role to the son and the role to the man to make it complete.
When you bring food, never say you are doing your role. No. Read Genesis. No, let's go back to Genesis. Who brought food to who? Go back to the book of Proverbs, lacks nothing. So let's go back to the Bible and read the Bible. To Adam. So that was not the first day. It means she was doing that again and again and again and again. But Adam was taking care. Let the woman go and buy food.
Okay.
It's the tree. Take care of the tree, the garden. But let the woman bring food. So when you see a man kwa soko ananunua nyanya, ananunua vitunguu, that is a useless man. Unless you just want to do a surprise.
Boss, sio mapenzi?
Ni ujinga.
Is that not love?
Fanya hivyo mwanamke mwenye ana akili.
Is that
kosana na yeye uone ile matusa
is that not, caring?
That is not caring.
Okay.
Ngojea, wait until the day you will disagree. Wait for the insult you will hear. What kind of a man are you who even buy nyanyas and kitunguu here?
The masculinity part, I want
responsibility of a man to a woman. A woman wants to see godliness in you. It does not make you godliness. No. There are things that makes a man present God that you speak. Women don't like men who speak a lot, because even God does not speak too much. Have you ever heard God speaking too much? Sometimes a woman just feels good when a man is in the house and is very silent.
The ministry of presence.
Happy when you are present but you are absent. You are present and you are absent. We feel the presence of God but we don't see God, and we feel so happy. A woman wants that. Remember, you are created in the image of God and the likeness of God. That is number 2 that a woman is looking for, which takes us back to their riddle, to their saying, I'm looking for God-fearing man. God-fearing, not God-praying. Ask every woman, will tell you, I'm looking for God-fearing man, not God-praying man. So first, a man should be a person of less word. When you go back home, be a person of less word, even when there are crises. Because your silence is an act of wisdom. Your silence is an act of authority. You are in the house, lakini kila mtu anajinyorosha, but you are not talking. But you will find many men, they go quiet when they have disagreed with the women. Women don't love that. Can I show you an example in the Bible?
Yes.
Show me any woman in the Bible that God ever talked to directly. He could use somebody or something. Either an angel or a prophet. Show me. Because God respects the distance between him and women. He has kept that distance. That's why even to Mary, he sent Gabriel. He would have come. And Aaron, he spoke when Moses was there. And he said, you two people, if it is Moses. So women want to see a godly, they know you are an image of God. Can't they see that godliness in you? Because it is from that point she feels that she's serving a master during the sex. But if she doesn't find mastership in you, my friend, she will go outside. She's not seeing mastership in you. So a man, a real man, must be somebody who speaks very less.
When is this voice going to be heard?
We normally say this. The best room for a man, do you know what it is? Bedroom. A real lock yourself there. You just don't know the volume of joy you are bringing in this house. When it's time for food, come out. And that does not mean you should not sit with your people, but minimize. Do you know what? This woman feels the presence of a man. Go back to the Bible. Can I prove it? The Samaritan woman,
yes,
had left the man where? In the sitting room or bedroom. And Jesus told her, I can see the woman you have left in your bedroom is not yours. So a man walk in the house, greet people, find out if they're okay, have good names for your people if you love them. If you have a daughter, call her mom. How are you? If you have men, call them real names of men. Don't call their children Majinao. Call them Sir. Call them Baba. If they don't hear those names from you, whom they look at as a role model, where else do you want them to hear those names? Hug them when you come home. Hug them. Give them the hug. Let them feel the warmth of your sweat, but also disappear into the sin.
When will my voice be heard? When
silence talks louder than a voice.
Than shouting.
Whoa. Silence. Wise people speak in silence. Foolish speak in shouting. Yes.
So it's not the volume.
It's not the volume. Wise people, they speak little and they keep quiet for long. Foolish people, they talk. Science and communication, shut your mouth. The longer you keep quiet, the disciplinary you are in,
and shouting from the gate,
they end up taking you as a fool, because out of too much words, the foolishness of a man is identified. That's why police will force you to write a statement and talk. But when you keep quiet, they get confused, because they don't know what you have, what you know, and
will dictate that you need to be heard.
In life.
And when you say you need to be heard, it means
in life,
vocally.
Mwanamke akiambiwa wewe unaongeaje kama mbaba. Why are you talking too much like a woman? Look at that.
Yes.
That thing is wrong and I don't want it. That's it.
That's enough.
Yes. That thing is wrong and I don't want it. And the reason why I don't want it, if you do it, it will bring A, B, C, D, and I don't want that. I said whoever does this, the punishment will be this. Did you do it intentionally or what? Explain to me. What common is listening to the case and he's just quiet. Just quiet. And then when it is time to talk, he says, you know what, you are wasting my time. Get me a sword. Bring the dead child here. Bring the living child here. This is what we are going to do. Each one of you will have one piece. So each one of you will have a piece of the dead child and a piece of the living child. And another one will have many words. The king realized, this one is a liar. About you, my lord, give her the child. Give her the living child. I will bury the dead one. Let that child live. Then Solomon was able to know the pain of a true mother could not allow that child to die. But the fake one wanted to be equal with the other. Apology again. If you are truly the mother of that child who is living, you would have not allowed that child to be killed. But because you are the mother of the dead one, you want to be equal with this one. Take your dead body and go. Getting the point? So, silence is an act. The speaker says, order, silence, order. Why is he silencing them and it's a place of discussion? Because too much words is not discussion. So a man should be someone of less words.
Here we are. And what are we looking at? What are we having here? We are having people who are silent, and when they are silent, they are ending up in depression.
No.
Because the thing is,
a silenced man will never be in depression.
They are not speaking out.
Listen to me.
When is it time to speak out?
A silent man.
And when is it time to use volume?
A silent man is different from a quiet man. A quiet man will end up in depression. Because to be quiet, it's a character. To be silent, it's wisdom. Because when you are silent, so you are so much on watch. You can see even hidden things because you are a silent person. Have you ever had noise in bank? So is it a quiet place or a silent place?
It's a silent place.
If you go to places where they don't need noise, do they write there, be quiet? They say silence. So I've said be silent. I've not said be quiet.
Be quiet.
Because when you are silent, you are watching. Look at Christ. When he was brought before Herod and Pilate, what did he do? He went silent. But he did not go quiet. Because when they asked him silly questions, he responded back to them in their silliness. You be silent. They say, still waters
run deep.
And even the Bible says, stand still. Not firm, stand still. And you shall know that I am your God. And rule her. And we have already tackled that briefly. Okay?
Yes.
Now the second thing she's looking in a man, it is the godliness. One form of godliness, it's when you are a silent man. Because our God is very silent. He doesn't make noise. Look at the nature of God, even through the Bible and even in our own life. God does not make noise. If he was a God who makes noise, he would have sent Elijah and John the Baptist and go and tell him, go down and tell them you are the Elijah. And if they joke, set fire. Okay? But look at our God. A silent God. A silent. So real men must be silent. And not silent in talking. You must be silent even with your finances. Don't be mbwakni. You have found 5,000, come home. Oh my dear, you know what, my dear, I have 5,000. A woman looks at you and is like, a woman respect the law. When you are going to your house, never update people you are coming. When they think you are far, let them find you knocking at the door. If someone comes and tell you know what, I would like to date you, the woman will say, hey, I don't want to get in a mess. Why? That man, I don't know how he will catch me. If you are a man, never be predictable. On 30th, I believe at 6 I will be there. My friend, that's when somebody will be told, tomorrow morning, pack your things and go. At the door. Fungua. If you are asked, ni nani huyo? Cough again. If she can't realize your voice, raise a question.
You don't.
There is a voice somewhere.
You don't rule. You don't dominate.
You don't rule.
You don't dominate.
Yes. Somebody will say, now this prophet is teaching men. What kind of a lesson? But that is the truth. Because every woman is fighting for one thing. The reason why she cannot submit is because she wants to rule.
Okay.
A woman who is not submitting, what is she after? Ruling. And when a woman rules you, the value of being a husband is over. After she start ruling you, she start thinking of whom can I submit, because she get satisfied when she's
bowing down.
But you are the authority, but not with violence. A violence man is proof that you have power. No.
But there are those who say that at some point they need to be slapped a little bit. They need
those are those. But I'm talking about the mind of God.
Now, yeah, good one.
Because God would have asked Adam, and when this woman lied to you, why didn't you slap her?
Those are those. But again,
you know,
bringing in the aspect of God.
If you slap a woman because you are standing on your throne,
ground, yes,
she will understand. In fact, a wise woman will come to ask for forgiveness. I'm sorry. Because when she's alone, she will understand she provoked you to get to that level. But not that that's your nature.
Yes.
So that's what I'm saying. Don't be abusive. For example, you are my wife. I talk and you talk. I talk and you talk. Provoke my anger. Because our God is a God of wrath.
Yes.
So in a man there is wrath. So you have provoked wrath. Remember, everything that God has, because our God is a God of wrath. But when does we feel his wrath? When we have disobeyed him beyond the level. Listen to me and let's cancel that matter. When I'm down, bring your point. I will listen to you. I've already told you how I want to handle things. But here I'm telling you, I don't like the house being dirty, and I'm talking and you're talking, I'm talking and you're talking, I'm talking and you're talking. Then the wrath of God, that is inbuilt thing in a man, arises. Then I slap you. Then I tell you the reason why I've slapped you is because next time when I'm talking, what have I done? I've slapped you. I've not fought with you. Because to a fellow man I will not slap. We will fight. So you see, even slapping you, I've controlled my level. Unless now you go beyond, you want to fight with me. Yes. And if you get to that, nitakupiga kipigo chenye haujawahi pigwa. Ndio next time usijaribu. Because you have no right to fight with me as a wife or as a woman. You have no right. But also me being a man, it does not pass the level. God has a right. He has given me a right. That wrath will rise to tone you down. How about if I talk and you are quiet? Moderate. That's how God looks at things. We should be moderate. So I should not beat you because I'm a man, but I should raise my voice. How about living? I don't like it. Stop it. You repeat it. Stop it. You repeat it. And now I want to streamline these things. You want to bring an argument. What happens to that? So the narrative that you have to beat a woman as a sign of love, that is foolishness. You have to exercise and keep the law, because God is to draw a straight horizontal line or a vertical line or a diagonal line.
As we continue, there is this comment that lakini ukinyamaza sana pia hawa wenzetu watakukanyaga hadi shingo, part of it.
I've said the Bible says and the Lord says everything should be moderate. Why are you silent? Are you silent because you are avoiding that thing? No. You are silent because you are getting the root of that thing. Because out of silence wisdom worketh. Wisdom
worketh.
Yes. Out of silence, the wisdom will begin. So when you are silent because you are trying to look at that thing. So that as the man of the house, as the man of the family, you bring up, and that's the reason why you are quiet.
How are we going to rescue this man who happens to be in that situation whereby, one, society dictates that you cannot even tell the other party anything, or they cannot even bow down or subdue to
society
authority.
And traditions are other people, but I am talking from the perspective of the Creator. to a man.
Yes.
I'm talking from the perspective of creator to a woman. So once you bring in society, you will miss the point. But when you bring, she's looking for it. She gets it. Your status of finance does not matter. She finds it in you. You know, there is no man who has ever married 5 women at a time, at once. But when you find a man with 4 or 5 women, it means the woman who came second knew there was another woman.
Yes.
But she chose. The one who came third knew there was another second woman, but she made up a decision. The one who came fourth knew there was a third woman. But what makes these human beings called women to decide and stick? Look. Verse 1. What does it say?
And in that day, 7 women shall take, let us be called by your name, to take away our reproach of being unmarried.
My version says, in that day, 7 women will take hold of one man and say, we will eat our own food and provide our own clothes. Only let us be called by your name. Take away our disgrace. This from the word grace. So what is grace?
The man.
The glory of God. There is no day the grace of God was upon Abraham, and the grace of God was upon David. But there is no single day the grace of Abraham has ever been man. The Bible does not say all men. Get that. The Bible does not say, and 7 women will go for men who has that grace, which can take away their disgrace. So this is not for every man. Yes. It's not for every man. It's for specific men who carries the grace that can take away the disgrace. But remember, these are not just women. My friend, these are not women who sit waiting for your food. These are not women who are waiting for you to buy them clothes.
They are well set.
They are women who can get food by themselves and clothe themselves. But there is a disgrace that can be removed by a man who has the grace. So these are not just puppet women. They are not randa women. They are women who knows how to clothe themselves, women who knows how to feed themselves, but they want a grace that comes with your name. So this man has a name that is carrying the grace. So when they attach themselves with the name of this man, the disgrace is taken away from them. So people have missed the book of Isaiah. Some men says that in the last days that will be the pattern. No, it's not for every man. No, it's not for every man.
You must be a custodian of grace.
You must be a custodian of
for
grace
it to be found
that is
there.
attached with your name as a man. Getting the point? So these are the things that I'm discussing here as a prophet, from the perspective of God's creation and what is inside a woman, but they don't talk about it. But they are keenly looking at it. You see? So a woman doesn't care your status financially, because every woman believes she can make wealth.
Yes.
Every themselves, they are custodian of gold and silver. They can make it. But they are looking at the nature of the Abraham they are meeting. They are looking at the nature of the Abraham they are meeting. So, first, what kind of a man are you? There are so many women outside here who have lived in marriage. They are even with all these children. Have you ever reached a point of ejaculation? A woman will ask you, do even women ejaculate? Because this man never made her know that women can ejaculate. The day she messes up, and she does, that marriage is done. Because what comes into their mind ni ile msemo ya Wajaluo kwamba nyani ama simba anakaa kwa miwa na hajui miwa ni tamu. So she has been living thinking that this is life. That's why it is your duty as a man, sexually, you have to make sure that your wife ejaculates. There's no two way about it. And that's why real men use sperm. But there are men who have never been taught that. So they think when you are doing sex with a woman, it is all about you. That is being selfish. When you ejaculate, now she's done. Who taught you? That's the real life.
Looking at it from this point.
And allow me speak something. For a woman to ejaculate, it's not how hard and firm you are. No. It is how you penetrate in her mind. Sex is mind. Sex is mind. Because you can be as far, you can be as firm as you think. Probably you are making part minds. She cannot lubricate. There's no mindset. She's not lubricating. She's becoming dry. The body is made of tissues. So there is tear and wear. She is in pain of tear and wears because she cannot lubricate. You can't make her lubricate. Why? Because of maybe some small things that you have never taken caution. You ask, when did they sit? When do we have a problem with sewer line?
Sewer line around.
Now let's imagine you are that kind of a man. Your hygiene level, you smoke, what you are breathing in the blanket, it is tear gas. Now she's wondering, am I in protest? Am I in Nairobi protesting? Tear gas is being sent to me. And then you expect this human being to settle psychologically until she reaches a point of ejaculation. She will not. That's when you meet some crazy women, they will tell you one thing: finish, you cover me. In Kijaluo we say take modi uma. Finish, cover me. Because now to her, sex is not about enjoyment. It's a ritual. It's a duty. It's a ritual, it's a duty. Because you don't have things that can trigger this woman. Your hygiene, there are some men who don't take shower in the evening. He comes back with all the sweat of the day, looking for bread. You come back, you want to go to the bed like that. Kwa msichana wa nani? Na labda kwao, maybe she was brought up in a place whereby taking shower in the evening was a must. That was the law of her mother. You, have you taken your shower? No. Stand up, go and take a shower. She grew up like that. You are a donkey that goes out and come and you want to go to the bed like that. Do you know what? When you want to think of sex, she tried to imagine how dirty you are sexually. Because she can remember 2 days you have not even taken a shower. So even as you are coming to her, yeye anaona ni uchafu unaenda kumpatia. She's feeling nothing.
You are a being,
but because you are the man,
finish,
we close this chapter. Getting the point?
Yes.
So there are men outside here who are married and even have grandchildren, and their wives never. It is how you penetrate in her mind, her emotions. You are a man who don't even know how to dress. You just dress. And when she walks outside here, she sees sons of men who are well kept.
Sons of Solomon.
Sons of Solomon who are well kept. You know, well groomed. She looks at them and she's like, Lord, what sin did I commit that you gave me a baboon to be a husband? What sin did I commit that you only chose baboon with spots? But you just chose to give me baboon. What wrong did I do? That's when it's until you die.
Until death.
You know? So she starts praying for your death. And God reaches a point when he tells the woman, my daughter, I will not allow you to live in prison. Get out. That's when she gets the power to walk out of that marriage. She walks out, she will never come back.
Okay. Granted.
Granted. Permission granted from heaven. She walks out.
Because of a baboon.
Because even God knows he did not create a baboon. And he knows all the baboon he created there in the wilderness, not in a house. They're in the forest, in the jungle.
So, from that point now,
a real man tells the wife, tomorrow I'll be going to work. Select for me clothes that I'll put on tomorrow. He dresses, he asks the wife, how do I look? Confused matches of color. And it is good to her. She has a desire in you.
Yes.
Wewe ulivaa shati hii Monday, ukatoa usiku, ukaenda kulala, ukaamka asubuhi, ukarudia hiyo the same shirt. Sasa akiamka anaona mama wengine wanafua, yeye hana kitu ya kufua. Because nguo chafu ndio unachukuanga ukivaa ukiendanga tunazo.
I'd like us now to go into this part of the critical baboon, if I would use that word. This male, and biologically not male, if I would put it that way, who, yes, is part of God's creation and happens to fall under the God with dominion and stewardship. And if they know, it's a matter of choice that they have decided not to, one, dominate, two, and become, to steward, and ordained by God to do. Yes, they have produced, they have filled, but they have not become stewards of what they have produced, and they are not dominating what they have produced.
About dominion to a woman, I'm talking of women because the subject is about men.
Yes.
So I am using the women so that the men can see.
Yes.
One thing about women looking at a man, all women have got one thing. It's not about where they are. Women are not interested with where they are. Women are never terrified with where they are. Women are only terrified by one thing. Leadership to a woman from a man, it's not where the man is. It is where the man is going. A woman has got only one fear. Where am I going to?
Yes.
Not where am I? Yes. A woman who has interest with your life is cautious on where she's heading to.
Where are you taking her? Where are you taking
Where
her?
are we heading to?
Where are you headed?
Once a woman knows where you are heading to, she'll be contented. But even if you have the whole world and she doesn't know where she's heading to, she's not at peace. Security of a woman, it's where she will be tomorrow, not where she is today. Tell a woman where she will be tomorrow, she will follow you. And that's why a man must know how to lie kidogo.
Oh.
A man must know how to lie. If you are a man and you don't know how to lie, you cannot rule a woman.
Okay.
Don't cheat, but lie. These are two different things.
What's the difference?
To cheat is to speak opposite. To lie is to speak that very thing, but not very open. So lie. That's why you see God say he's not a man to lie. So even God knows that a man lies. So when a man lies, it's part of his nature. And every woman enjoys lies of a man.
Oh.
But have limits. Don't lie too much. Because sometimes you just want to hear that lie. You speak the lie, alafu anakuangalia, alafu anacheka kabisa. Do you know why she's lying? She's laughing. She's laughing at the lies. You come back home, she knows you are on the phone talking to another person somewhere. I don't know who is the person. But she pretends like she wants to pass. You have switched the phone back to the ball. She looks at you and she laughs. Because a woman is very clever. Very clever. Before, Satan had to lie to Eve for Eve to take the fruit, not the truth. A man who doesn't know how to lie cannot marry. Which woman will come into your life? You know very well you have problems, you are sleeping down, you are jobless, you don't have clothes, you don't have a home, you don't have anything, and then you go, excuse me, my name is Njoroge, I don't have a job, I can't eat, I slept hungry yesterday, can I marry you? Which woman will say yes?
They'll flee.
Just tell her, I have so much money that even I don't know where to put others. Don't look at me the way I'm putting on like this. I just put on this status so that people cannot attack me.
Yes. I need a manager.
You know, if I dress well, people will attack me. I have so many enemies because of the monies I have. Actually, I just decided, you know, I was supposed to live in Runda. I was supposed to live in Lavington. But I just looked at, but unless she's a gold digger, you know, I live in Runda, I live in this, I'm the manager, I'm earning 40 million, she will look at you and she see a man of ego, a man of pride. That's not what she wants. She wants somebody she can start with him from somewhere. She wants to have value in life. Do it in 2 years. That woman has changed the entire house, renovate the entire house, change everything. Unless that woman was a gold digger, she will raise a question mark. And the first thing she will want to know, it's your source of your money. Where do you get this money from? She will not reject the money. Even as she receives, she has a question mark with it. Unless the person, my friend, she will raise a question mark. She will raise a question mark. Getting the point?
Getting the point.
Yes. So, the wisdom by combining the plan and a lie. When he said, bring these two children, we kill the living and we cut the living and the dead. That's not what he wanted to do. But a man
to
lie. And God has never said, I'm not a woman. So when we say that Eve lied to Adam, that is wrong. Eve cheated Adam. He did not lie. She did not lie. She cheated. Because she knew she had eaten the fruit.
Yes.
And some things had started changing in and to lie.
As we come to what's the close of this, can we help?
Let me tell you something.
The male biologically.
Just allow me to elaborate the issue of lying. Do you know you can come back home and tell your wife, do you know what? I was planning to buy you a house. But I looked at it. I just thought I should buy you a cloth first. Please receive for the house. But the soul of this partner of yours is melting with joy. Because if by lies they failed, by lies they shall live. But don't lie too much. Don't lie too much.
If by lies
they failed, by lies they will live.
Can you elaborate on that?
But how did Eve fail? What did serpent use for her to eat that fruit? Which technique did serpent use?
Will that be a reason that most of the time that they will be lied to, they will be accepting the lie because once they are...
When a man tells a woman, my sweetheart, I've not slept today, I was just thinking of you, I've lost appetite, do you think that is truth? When a man buys a woman a cloth and tells a woman, you look like a queen, is she a queen? Does a queen a queen, but she's not the queen?
Yes.
So where do you classify that?
It's a lie.
There is always two sides
And the
and the negative side. So there is the negative lies. That's what I'm saying. Don't lie too much, but take the positive lies. These positive lies build, it encourages, it motivates. A day a friend of mine was walking with his wife. Then there was another woman who passed, and he looked back, and the woman asked him, I can see you are looking at that woman's battle. And he said, yes, I looked at her and I looked at yours and I said, oh my God, you gave me the best. The woman started laughing. I get to the point?
Yes.
Because, and he told her, how can I see yours to be the best if I don't look at others?
So it happens to be one of the oldest habits in the Bible, from Abraham lying to the king.
Yes, because a man must lie to survive in this world. That's why God says in his word, I am not a man to lie. So God is saying he's not a man to do what?
To lie.
So what makes God not to be a man? It's lying. And what makes a man to be a man? Lying. So what makes God not to be a man is lying. You know, I've said that thing, I'm seeing the angels laughing at me, but that's the truth. What makes God not to be a man? It is
lying.
And what makes a man to be a man is
lying.
That's why Adam lied. Adam, where are you? I'm hiding behind the tree. What was that?
It's a lie.
Why are you hiding? I'm naked. Who told you are naked? The woman you gave me. Did the woman tell Adam you are naked? So intelligence of a man is in the little lies. We all know, if Ruto would have not lied to Kenyans, he would have not been a president. And once I rated his lies, I just knew this man will be a problem. You know? Politicians we have today in the parliament, without lies, they cannot be there. Jesus is not a man. That's why he never lied. If Jesus would have lied even a single day, automatically he's a man, not a son of God. So a man will lie. But there are two sides of lies. The negative lie, which is very dangerous. A wise man should escape it and avoid it. And the positive lies. Just the way a child will come to you, Daddy, when are we going to buy a car? When are we going to buy a car? Can you tell your child, no, we are very poor. For us, we cannot afford a car. Stop that. What are you doing to this child? You are lying, but that's a positive lie. Oh, mommy, daddy doesn't have money right now, but daddy will take you to school. When you grow up, you will buy daddy a car. Are you speaking truth or you are lying? You are lying, but you are using a positive lie to bring a car. And one day the child that you yourself, you don't have power to buy it. You used positive lies. So a woman, sometimes, even when the salt is too much, just say the food was very sweet except some little salt. You don't just say, hey, hii chakula unapikia mambuzi hapa. That is an insult, my friend. That small statement of yours can turn that house into a arena of battles. Because remember, a woman don't ask for battles. She don't ask for war. They carry the war in their hizo person unaona kwa mama anabeba inabebanga both physical and spiritual things. Yes. You see this pouch they keep on carrying?
Yes.
Those pouches carry how many things?
2.
In those pouches there are spiritual items and feed the bank. She withdrew it long time ago. It's in that small pouch. So you have to tread carefully.
Live with her with understanding.
She will just remove it and serve you and even tell you, beat me if you want to beat me. So it is you to trade. Hiyo bag unaonanga wanabeba na waachangi. Imebeba both spiritual
and physical.
And physical. So it is you to decide what you want to be. Just a minute. It will come from there. The same way toothpick in a talk apple, it's the same way the spear is inside there, the spiritual one. Make a joke, you will see. If you will not leave, the Bible says they are weak objects. One must tread careful.
Proverbs 27 and 17. Iron sharpens iron, so a man sharpens the countenance of his friend. So here we are talking about the man who happens also to be very much human and can fall. How is a man going to pick up a fellow man? And how is man just going to be brutal enough to a fellow man and outrightly tell them, this one you are going wrong, this one you are doing it wrong, and again in the same context. But when it comes to being corrected, when it comes to being shown the way, Proverbs 17, as iron sharpens man helping another man, because it won't be a woman helping the man, but man helping a fellow man to rise up, to take on the God-given intended responsibility.
Let me tell you something.
Yes.
A man is never a friend of another man. A man is never a friend of a fellow man. But a man can be, David would have been nullified. He who ate and drank with me on the same cup has betrayed me. But a man can be compatible with another man depending on three things: faith. If we have the same faith, we'll become compatible and we live like brothers. That is the time I can sharpen you, and that's the time you can sharpen me. Faith. What do we believe in? Do you believe in what I believe? Then we become compatible. So it's the compatibility that people call friendship, but there's no friendship. There's no friendship. Desire. What do you want? The common want. We become compatible. The compatibility is what brings friendship. Then the last, the wilderness. A man is a warrior. A man is a worshipper. So those three things can make men look like they are friends. The wilderness you are facing might be the wilderness I'm facing. So because of having common wilderness, the enemy you are fighting might be the same enemy I'm fighting. Because we have a common enemy, we become friends. We become compatible. The only person that a man can be a friend to is a woman, not a fellow man. Because there is no day men will ever be compatible, will ever come together emotionally. No. Charges attract, like charges repel. So there is no day. The warrior part, the and the faith part,
which is worship.
I love sorcerers, you love sorcerers. We'll become friends because we all love sorcerers. I love Christ, you love Christ. That's why we are seated here. That's why, Moses, you can travel all the way from Limuru. You are here for this program, and you want to drive again back to Limuru, to Machakos.
Yes.
So that we can have this forum of it. Faith. And nobody has fueled for you. You are using your own pockets.
Yes.
Because your faith, my faith, we have all all of us, we have faith in God. And we are talking about men in the perspective of God. That's why you see right now, Kalonzo and Raila, they are not friends. Because their interests are not the same. But today, Raila and Ruto, they are friends. And they have come up with a broad government. But 2 years ago, they were insulting each other. And Kalonzo and Gachagua today, they call each other cousins. 2 years ago. What is ruling them? Interest. The warrior part in them. Getting the point? Yes. So, the three things, it's what control human beings. So that word, that chapter, we have one or two or three of them are binding us together. Yes. Even this program today, you will find there's somebody who came to this program and he decided to switch off because faith, interest. But there's somebody somewhere does it. And that's why if you want to keep your sons together, teach them to make sure you bring something that can bond them together. A common interest, a common belief, a common enemy. If you don't bring that, insert that in your family, even if you had 100 sons, they will scatter and they will kill each other. That's why you see some families will start what we call family business. It ties the children together. And that's why the old-time parents food one plate and they go and sleep at one place. Not because they couldn't separate people, but they were looking at things that can create a bond. Yeah.
So I'm still stuck at this man, this male, whose masculinity needs to be rescued. But again, it cannot be rescued by some...
You know, to rescue the masculinity of a man, it's a large program. Because it starts with the panel beating of mindset. To rescue a man, you start with his mind. A man who does, regardless of how one is educated, regardless of how one is learned, regardless of the inheritance that one has or the wealth that one has made, as long as you are a man and you don't know your God, you still don't know yourself. Because man got to live because of God, but God has never lived because of a man. Now, when you withdraw yourself from your purpose of being, God created a man for his own joy, but man never created God for any reason. Without God, a man cannot be there. But God was there even when a man was not there. So a man only recollects and knows himself when he connects back to his God. That's why there are some men who are so great, but they died a pathetic, shameful death because they just disconnected from God. And there are some men who are nothing, but when they went to their God, God made them worthy men. But a woman shall shine
Can you repeat that statement again?
Touches himself to his maker, his creator, God. But a woman only shines based on the man she attached herself to.
What if there isn't?
Let me show you an example. David was just a flock shepherd. But when God appeared in his life, he became a king. Saul was just looking for the donkeys. When God came in his life, he became a king. That is men. But Abigail was a wife of a foolish man in the first place. Same woman, two different statures. In the first phase of Abigail, she's a wise woman. But because she got married to a foolish, she's nothing. She's a laughing stock. She's operating at an age of death. Imagine if she would have not met David on the road. What would have happened? She would have died because of the foolishness of her husband. But now when David marries her, is she still a wife of a foolish woman?
No.
Is she, when she was a wife of a foolish woman, anybody would have insulted her.
Yes.
Anybody would have interacted with her. A woman is attached to the kind of a man. Isaiah chapter 4, still. A name of a man shall take away the disgrace. You're getting this?
Yes.
Esther is just an orphan there, like any other local, ordinary orphan. But when she gets into the competition of the beauty in the presence of the king, and then she outdoes them, or she outdid them, what became of her? A queen. She is no longer the local, ordinary orphan. You have to seek permission, appointment. It's changed. So that's how God has set system. So the glory of a man is attached to his God, but the glory of a woman is attached.
Do you want to tell me that
Rahab is just a prostitute while in Jericho? But now when Jericho is under Israel, she's one of the great mothers of Jesus, great grandmothers of Jesus. That's how life is.
simply because she
don't cheat, and they don't cheat themselves? They are very honest. They are looking for God-fearing man. Why are they looking for God-fearing? Unless she's a gold digger. It's a gold digger who is looking for a man with wealth. Because a woman knows, a true woman knows, a man, because today he can be nothing, tomorrow his God can make him everything. God made them. They never made themselves. And even devil knows that. And Satan knows that.
Yeah.
When Satan went against Job, what did he tell God? Job is a hard-working man.
Yes.
He has labored. He has done business. He has all the wealth. Your work is protecting them. Is that what he told God? No. He told God, you have given him. You have given him all that he has, and you have protected him.
Yes.
He never told God, Satan never told God, God, you have allowed Job to do business,
Yes.
to do what, to multiply, to farm. You know, he has worked hard, he has acquired all these things, and now you have protected them. Satan was straight to the point. You have given him all these things. So a man who is attached to his God, God will give him ideas. He will start businesses here, put up that. Those things will change his life because it is given from heaven. A man who is attached to God is given. He was a farmer before he met the ark.
Yes.
But when he met the ark, in 3 months, never underestimate their grace. They can surprise you. Because their supply comes from the throne of their master. And never play with a woman who is attached to a man of grace. She can shock you.
So, the part of iron, sharpening iron, in this case it will to be applicable. The applicable part is you detach to be attached to your source.
No, the part of an iron is this. These are 2 irons.
Yes.
So, a warrior encourages a warrior. A warrior encourages a warrior. A worshipper will sharpen another worshipper. That's why they have to be both irons.
Irons. That is like in the case of David in the cave of Adullam.
Yes.
People who were and
Exactly.
experiencing the same situations and same problems. That
and yet in them there were warriors, even good fighters than David himself.
Yes.
But their situation is what made them to become that. And what they had become, it's what David is what David was also going through.
Yes.
So it was very easy for them to become compatible. And when they became compatible, they sharpened each other.
Getting back the masculinity and rescuing everything is just point blank.
You know, one time my teacher, one time my mentor told me something. He told me, Lucas, in life when you want to make friends, when you meet people, don't you are coming. You might be going to different places.
Yes.
Ask them if they are going where you are going. And if you find them going where you are going, person might be the poison that will kill you. Ask them, where are you going to? If you discover they are going to a mouse, and because that's where you are going, then go with them.
The man, to get back to what they are meant to be, is connecting back to the source, connecting back to grace, to experience, or to go back to the reset of masculinity. That's what it is.
Yes.
There is no other way to reset.
The word of the Lord says, as a man thinketh, so shall he be. Mindset. Why did God create you? As a man? Then, expectations of God from you, which comes hand in hand with responsibilities. You are just, God never created a man to be a tourist. No, he created you for a purpose. God never created tourists. Tourist he himself. Why should he create tourists?
What will be done, can be done to them that help the ones that have derailed as a man?
We are already helping them.
Step one.
Yes. That is where you begin from. Reconnect yourself to the main engine. God shall decide. He who makes a home without God, he is laboring in vain. Can you look at that? Yes. So a man without God is still a failure.
That is going back to Eden.
Yes.
Going back to the source.
A man without God is a failure.
Going back to get grace.
A man without God is failure, regardless. And your fall is great. That's why the book says in the book of Revelation, God says, come to me, you who thinks that you are rich, yet you are poor. Come to me, you, and I will clothe you well.
As
you see, there's this thing that I want you to see, man of God. Can you imagine we are struggling? We are struggling looking for gold when God himself created that gold. We are struggling looking for silver when God himself created the silver. Then why can't we just struggle to get he who created them, and then we shall have them? And that's the gospel. Seek the kingdom of God first, and all the rest shall be added unto you. Isn't that not the gospel?
There's no shortcut.
That has hidden the treasuries when the father is still alive. Why don't you just win the father's heart, and you will not look for amazing feature?
How easy, how difficult is that?
Simple. We are the most precious and the loving things that God ever created.